Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another edition of Top 5 Best PC Hardware Deals of the Week. As always, some really good deals, so let's just get right into this with number 5. For number 5, I usually start things off with storage, so I went with the WD Blue 2TB hard drive. Now, it is 5400 RPM, but it's down to $70. And then there's another promo code that you can use that'll take down the price of this hard drive down to 60 bucks, and I think that's a great deal for a 2TB drive. The WD Blue 1TB drives usually go for around $50 to $55. So 60 bucks for a 2TB drive is a really good deal. I would use this more of as a secondary hard drive. Say you have an SSD, this can be used as a great secondary drive since obviously SSDs are a little bit limiting. You'll have 2 terabytes. You can keep all your excess media on the 2TB drive while your essential applications go on the SSD. But for a 2TB drive, $60 is a fantastic deal. Moving on to number 4, we have a really good deal on a case that's ending very soon. The Rosewill Black ATX mid-tower case is available for $35, and then there's a $10 mail-in rebate, knocking it down to $25. Even if you don't take advantage of the mail-in rebate, that base $35 price is very good. A solid mid-tower case for that cheap, you can never go wrong with that. The thing is, this case isn't anything amazing, but that price is really good. Typically, you're paying at least $45, upwards of $50 usually for a decent mid-tower case, and this one for $35, and then $25 after the mail-in rebate, it's perfect for any budget end rig. And I've always been an advocate to kind of spend less money on your case, because at the end of the day, the case isn't going to directly affect the performance of your rig unless you're doing something like crazy overclocking and you want decent cooling, anything like that. But for the new PC gamer that's just trying to build a decent rig, a case like this is going to work just fine, and it comes to the market at a fantastic price. Moving on to number 3, eBay has got the AMD Ryzen 5 1600 3.2 GHz 6-core processor. It's $239, so that is a very high price. I mentioned this yesterday, but it seemed like most people didn't actually watch the video. You use the promo code PSchool20 and that'll knock off another 20%. So yes, while the list price is high at $239, you use the promo code PSchool20 and you knock off another 20%. That works out to about $48, and you end up getting the CPU for $191, which for a Ryzen 5 1600 is a fantastic deal. For comparison's sakes, the Ryzen 5 1600 on Newegg is $215, so that is a $24 savings. That's pretty freaking significant. And obviously, the Ryzen 5 1600 is a great CPU if you're looking to do things like live streaming and video editing. This is a great budget end option to do things like that. The only issue is that if you are building a rig at this level with a CPU that's around 200 bucks, you probably want to pick up a GPU at the level of a 1060 or an RX 580, and as we all know, those GPUs are kind of hard to find. Even with this great deal on a CPU, that does kind of throw a wrench in that idea, but nonetheless, if you are in the market for a Ryzen 5 1600, this is a very good deal. Use the code PSchool20. It's $239 list price, but after that code, it knocks off another 20%, and you end up getting it for $191 and change. Moving on to number 2, the ASUS VN248H-P Slim Bezel 24-inch monitor is on sale on Newegg. It's $125, and then there's a $20 mail-in rebate, knocking it down to $105, and then if you take advantage of the Master Pass code, you can take it down to, I believe, $95, and that is a great deal. A couple of hurdles to jump through, but even at that base $125 price, it's pretty good. Then you use the mail-in rebate down to $105, and that's really good. So yeah, if you decide to jump through the hurdles or not, you're still gonna get a good deal on this monitor. It's an IPS panel with built-in speakers. I always like built-in speakers because they are a great secondary option just in case if your main speakers fail or something like that. I just think it's good to have. Obviously, the speakers don't sound the best, but what can you do? As far as connections go, you've got 2 HDMI ports as well as a VGA port. And yeah, the monitor aesthetically looks really nice. Like I said, it has a very slim bezel, so a very nice looking monitor for 125 or 105 or 95 if you decide to jump through all the hurdles. It's a pretty solid deal, and if you're in the market for a monitor, definitely check it out. Finally, number 1, we've got a video card. The Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1070 8GB GPU is available for $400 flat on Amazon. Now, you buy it now and it will ship on August 24th, but I expect this to go out of stock very quickly. So yeah, if it's in stock by the time this video gets up, I would recommend picking it up. $400 is a little high for a 1070, but honestly, with the kind of performance you get out of a 1070, I do think it's worth it. I mean, this is a GPU that if you're gaming at 1080p, it's going to destroy the majority of games, and even at 1440p, performs really well. I've tested this GPU several times on my channel, so yeah, great GPU for the price. Back a few months ago, you could get a GPU like this for like $340, but what can you do at this point? $400 isn't that much of a price spike, and I know a lot of people, if you guys see this, $400 for a 1070, you'd probably be all over it, so definitely check that out. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Pretty solid deals this week, and if you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.